Good morning, everyone. It's getting on towards 9 a.m. local time. The 2nd of December is Saturday. The last couple of days have been quite varied and somewhat frustrating at times. But after flopping along in fairly light breeze conditions, the wind kept shifting more towards the north. And eventually it was almost due north, maybe north-northeast. And our course is 188, just a little west of south. Anyway, with the wind almost dead astern, it was time to rig up the twin head sails, or not the twin, the double head sail. Got the Genoa here, rigged off on the head stay, sheeted to the end of the main boom, which is starboard, and the Yankee, which is now hanked on and flying. That was flying free, running off the spinnaker pole on the port side. And we were just kind of lazing along at 8 to 10 knots of breeze, a little assist from a south setting current as well. And we did that for about a day and a half. And I noticed through yesterday the wind seemed to be going more closer to north, almost a little bit west of north, which I thought was a bit strange. After dark, way out there on the the western horizon, the land's about 100 miles away over there. That's the mainland of Africa. It's just about Mozambique, I think. Anyway, this big, nasty-looking black cloud was formed way over on the edge of the horizon, and could start seeing lightning in it. Well, that's okay, as long as you stay over there and don't come over here and bother us, which, of course, it wasn't happy staying over there where it was, and it did want to come over here and bother us. And it was a squall, not of monstrous proportions, but enough to be annoying, and of course, it brought with it a big wind shift. So now all of a sudden the Genoa is backed, and we're drifting off in that direction, which is about southeast. And there's an island over there that's about 20 miles away. I didn't want to get too close to that. So in the wee hours, I dropped the Genoa and started to tie it up to the lifelines where it is now. And of course then the Yankee was just flapping like crazy, because the course that the boat was on, and the boat was, I should say, the sail was pinned out with the pole. So all that noise and commotion finally roused Judy, and she came out and helped me. We got the Yankee down, got it unhooked from the pole, got the pole re-stowed, tied up the Yankee on the port side, and there was all kinds of confused, lumpy, bumpy seas, and these killer swells from the west that were just rolling the boat almost gunwale to gunwale. But there was a nice breeze with it, even though it was a squall, and then of course we got some rain. I eventually got up here and got the storm jib hoisted. So that gave us a little bit more directionality and controllability with the boat, a little more drive. So early this morning, about 4:30, when it was getting enough light to be able to see, we got the Yankee and hanked it back on. The sheet was already rove for it, so that was okay. Hoisted it up, got the boat going with the Yankee and the storm jib as a cutter rig. But the wind wasn't very strong even so, and we were doing okay, 4 knots or so, I guess. And then a series of really weird things happened. There must be a convergence zone between the north and south setting currents in this area. Something, I don't know, I couldn't see any indication of it on the surface. But I actually had the boat turn 360 degrees on its own, up into the wind with only 2 head sails. It's very strange for the boat to drive up into the wind, and I mean it was almost faster than I could turn it on purpose. Go around a full 360 degrees and back off the way it was going on the design or set course. Well, after I did that about a half a dozen times, I lost count. I could only chalk it up to some kind of weird convergence zone with the current, plus it was real lumpy, bumpy, choppy, chunky still. And like I said, after we got enough light to see what was going on, I took the sheet off the Genoa that I had on out to the end of the main boom, so we could pull the boom in and get it centered and get the mainsail up. It's only a double reef main. So now we're sailing with this west wind. It's supposed to be north or northeast, but we got a pretty nice west breeze blowing. We're sailing close hauled, a little too low at the course line. In other words, a little too far to the east. But we're moving quite well, 5+ knots right now. And the boat's pretty well balanced. I'm just got the the auxiliary rudder just locked off straight, and I got a little bit of helm cranked into the main wheel and got the wheel set tied off. And just let the boat sail itself. It does quite well. Close reaching like this. Almost close hauled, I guess. It's probably close hauled. It's about as close to the wind as we can get, or as I can get the boat to go. So it's not bad. We're making good speed. We're, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees too far east, but there's nothing out there. Once we get past this island out here, it's right now, it's just about due east of us. Can't see it. It's a good 20 miles out there, and I don't know if it's a low-lying island or if there's any kind of elevation to it where we could see it. But with the haze out there, I'm not really seeing anything. I do kind of see a lump back there, but the clouds have obscured it so much, you can't really be sure. So we'll just keep poking along here, except we're not poking, we're making pretty good time. Yeah, been a very interesting couple of days. I didn't get a video of the sail with the 2 head sails up, because I was busy down doing some editing and stuff on the laptop, and I figured, well, you know, this is going to last for a couple of days, I'll get a shot tomorrow. Ha, that didn't work out. But I'm sure that northeast wind will return eventually. At least I think so. And maybe get a video of it then. So folks, that's it for now. Have a great weekend. Mine's been interesting. I'm just glad we're actually sailing and actually making some decent speed sailing, because we've been out for 1 week and 5 days, 4 days, 1 week and 4 days, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is the start of the 5th day of the 2nd week. And we're just starting to really get the boat moving where we can cover some pretty good distance. I don't think we're even halfway on the journey yet. That first week was an absolute killer. Going nowhere but in big circles, getting pushed back by the current, no wind. Okay, bye again. And of course, if you're still interested, this snooze machine is still working. Miss Dee Dee is napping a little bit here in the cockpit since we've been up since 3 o'clock this morning or something. So she's doing fine.